Hello, welcome back. This is kind of a dumb turn. Let's get through it. Got some research. I'm gonna get blood up to 1 just for the sake of it, and then go heavy into thaumaturgy to get plague. I think plague might be useful if we get attacked by a giant stack of alms from Agartha. This pack of wolves didn't find any slaves. We attacked those 2 provinces with our scouts, but apparently he put 1 point of province defense in each of them, so I didn't take either of them. We lost a province to an event that just takes a province from you. Cool event. I think you can prevent this event from happening if you have any like actual unit in the province. If you just have province defense, this is something that can happen. Always cool. That's this province as well, which has the 60 gold mine, so I would like that back. In Rame, some misfortune and unrest, and a grotesque idol has been unearthed. The locals are rumoured to pay it offerings when the moon is dark. Adi is sorry he ran over Fido, patron of artisans, no longer has dominion of the land. Cool stuff. That's it for messages. Not a lot going on either. I noticed that Agartha is not attacking this throne. He had a giant stack of troops here, and it's just gone. He now has more giant stacks of troops down here instead. Maybe they're just cleaning up Lanka? I don't know. But as for what I'm doing, I'm going to throw some actual units at Norville this time. I'm just going to send this in. That should take it. In Brightwoods, some more of my commanders are diseased. So I'm pretty sure this province does actually have some disease site. I looked up what sites can disease, and almost all of them are death 2. But there's like 1 blood site that can disease and 1 death 3 site that can disease. So it's probably one of those. So I don't know what to do now, because I don't want to lose this fort, so I don't want to leave it empty. Because it lets me recruit the enchantresses, who we just got one of, so we got a water, earth, nature one. Which is not very cool, but early days. So I don't want to leave the fort empty. On the other hand, I don't want all of my shit getting diseased, so I'm just moving everything out of the fort into this province instead, because there's a lab here and we can still research. We can put the temple here instead. But then I'm worried that if I get attacked by Agartha, he'll just like crack this fort open in 1 turn and I'll lose my enchantresses, so I don't really know what to do. I was thinking the only thing I could do really would be move the white mages into it and just have them summon skeletons every turn so that it's like defended. And just keep moving the mages into Snowford. Most of my mages have nature. Well, actually all of my mages have nature, except these little guys. So supplies are never really a problem. I'm just not sure what to do when you want to hold a fort that is diseasing you. I think the white mages just sitting here summoning skeletons might be the best thing though. But for the time being we're going to leave it empty and just sit in Snowford. Gonna try and take back spires. I'm searching and patrolling in Blue Water because I'm still waiting for this attack. Hopefully it's next turn so I can start doing something with these mages again. Moving some patrollers to Jome, because we're blood hunting. Forging a shitload of skull mentors, forging 7 I think. Also forging 2 sanguine dowsing rods and a skull staff. So I'll very quickly look at all those items. Skull staff is this thing. It's a death booster. 200 weapon. What else? Sanguine dowsing rod makes you equivalent of a slightly higher level blood mage for the purposes of blood hunting. And skull mentors, which are the research booster. 14 extra research. That's really nice. Yeah. Everyone else is still calling God as usual. I'm getting really sick of doing that. I wish I hadn't started. But hopefully that's over soon as well. And other than that, yeah, the plan is still the same. I just want to hold tight and research something, and then probably attack Agartha. Calum is still fighting back. Sort of. I think that's it for this turn. I just noticed the scout, this guy. You should be... Alright. Gonna end turn. So thanks for watching, see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. Got some research in blood. Moving on to thaumaturgy. We're up to 583 research per month because I gave out my skulls and had people actually research for the first time in 30, whatever this is, 39 turns, 41 turns, I can't remember. Cast wolves, research for sites underwater but didn't find any. My god came back. I lost 1 point of dominion strength in the process. But I didn't lose any paths and I didn't gain an affliction. Both of which I think are possible. I don't know. Caught 3 slaves, 7 slaves, and a lot of non-slaves. We took back the province that was neutral. And took that last province from Ulm. Unexpected event, some turmoil and unrest in Trollwoods. Monarch Woods, he lost 2 points of dominion. And one of my commanders now lives again as a white mage. I think this was the commander that was mute because... Well, not mute, what was it? It was like... She was down to like 1 point of death magic anyway, whatever it was. Because she was still scripted to just spam ethereal every turn, so it was, yeah. But apparently that particular affliction has been cured, so that's good. She's also no longer diseased, which is very good. That's it for messages. There's lots of little things going on. The first thing is, I always feel like playing this game feels kind of dumb unless you have a goal, like an immediate goal. So my new immediate goal I give myself is to take this throne. Gives us something to do with our armies and stuff. So I want to attack this Forest of Springs throne in, well, next turn. We did ping it way back in, I think, like the 3rd or 4th video. And it's really just a big block of lizard men with then a couple of casters at the back. But they are all quite powerful death and blood casters with gems, so might be a little bit tricky. But I'll save that for last though. Down here, I'm just moving these troops now back into Snowford. Lots of people researching, as you can see. Also doing a lot of forging from now on. The enchantress that I've just recruited is going to forge a coral blade every turn. Because coral blades are really easy to forge. Water magic level 1, 5 water gems, and you don't really use water gems for anything unless you can do something really impressive like Vengeful Waters or something. Usually whenever I've got water gems to spare, I just make bottles of living water every turn. But for now I'm just going to make coral blades every turn. These give you 8 additional hit points. So later on, if you've got a communion going, it's really nice to just hand these out to your communion slaves because they get 8 additional hit points. So, really cheap and really good item, I think, for 5 water gems. So she's going to do that forever now, probably, unless I find some other use for my 70 water gems. What else are we doing here? Still blood hunt. We've got 2 blood hunters here now, and I have distributed some of the sanguine dowsing rods as well. In Ulm, moving these troops back to Ulm now. I've still got these guys waiting underwater, which is really starting to. I shouldn't have done this. I should have just left it. But oh well. Now that I've waited this long, I have to wait. You know. But in Ulm, what are we doing here? Forging a spirit mask. I'm forging a bunch of hats for my god. I'm not sure if he can wear a spirit mask because he has the restriction that he can only wear crowns and laurels. I know that means that you can't wear helmets. I'm not sure what a mask counts as, because there's only like 2 masks in the game. I'm not sure if they count as crowns or helmets. But I'll give it a shot. So I'll take a look at that as well. Spirit mask. That's this item. This is nice because it gives you magic resistance, and then as an added little bonus, it also automatically casts Frighten. Also looks kind of cool. Pretty spooky. So I'm forging that. Also forging an Amulet of Resilience. This is a reinvigoration item. Reinvigoration 5. It's a pretty straightforward miscellaneous item. Anything else here? Don't think so. Still blood hunting in Jome. Building a temple in Sylvania so that I can start recruiting witches. I might move one of these down to that other fort because they're disease healers. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe if I've got enough witches there, they can counteract the disease site, mind you. Probably not. They have a chance of removing one disease a turn, and that site probably has like a 5 or 10% chance to disease, so... By the way, I'll get a couple of these witches out, I think. Maybe some bone readers, because they might give me air. It also lets me sacrifice in this province and stuff. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've scripted these mages for defense as well. They all cast Swarm, they stagger it. Just in case I get attacked by Yomi or something. Haven't quite defended this province yet, it's still just one dude who... Oh, I didn't even change the script. Have I no longer got the Swarm spam script? I will leave it like that. He's got the gems, he can decide what to do with them. Okay, so that brings us over here. My god is also forging a Crown of Lead. This is another item that gives you magic resistance. And somebody somewhere is forging a Mistletoe Crown as well. Did I miss that one? Mistletoe Garland. This one. This just gives you luck and some poison resistance. Oh yeah, and the Ring of Regeneration as well. So this just gives you regeneration. So my god will have full items next turn. And he's just sitting here forging at the moment because he can move straight to the throne in one turn. As can the area parter. So I'm just moving out the Witch Kings at the moment. I've got all the troops. And then I'll move also the stuff that's here into this province next turn. The units here can move directly into the throne, so that's fine. I'm also recruiting another Inari, so that can also attack the throne, and there's also an Inari here that can also attack the throne. So next time there'll be plenty of junk to attack the throne, and hopefully we just take it easily. And then we can quickly claim it, because our god is back. Still blood hunting here. So I'll go over the scripting and stuff in more depth tomorrow, or well next turn, when I attack the throne. But for now, and I'll show off all the items on my god as well. But for now, I think that's everything. Still forging some Sanguine Dowsing Rods and stuff. Our scouts are now 2 layers deep in Agartha's territory, south of us. Can see another giant stack. I don't know what he's doing with these big armies, because it doesn't really... I don't know. Might be moving over to fight Vanheim, I suppose. Alright, ending turn. So thanks for watching. See you on turn 42. Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back. Nice to see you again. This is turn fucking 56 or some shit, I don't know. 600 research per turn. We're up to Thaumaturgy 3. Let's keep it up, boys. Cast Pack of Wolves, caught a couple of slaves. Mostly didn't catch slaves though. Lots of events. Unexpected event in Blue Moss Forest. Demons have manifested. We were attacked by storm demons. Standard. Trackless woods. Bad omens have come true. Crops have failed. Death +2, unrest +9. In Midria, a barbarian horde has unexpectedly attacked and pillaged our province. So we lost that one as well. If you can, Vengeful Crone, curse the land. And that's it. So we lost this province here to storm demons. It's got my enchanted gate. And this province which always gets taken by barbarians. Also has a lot of my death gems actually. We'd like that back. That's it for messages this turn. Main thing is attacking this throne. I have given up in Blue Water, but let's attack White Lake. Let's see how tough a Kraken and some Sea Trolls really are. Maybe we'll lose 3 White Mages, but who cares really? We'll take this province. Maybe that will give the guys in Blue Water time to attack us, then we can take this province back. Maybe even go on and take this province next, I don't know. Let's do something though. I'm bored of waiting over here. Gonna also attack Blue Moss with all of this shit. This should take it back. It's only like, what, 10 Storm Demons? Yeah, 11. These guys are pretty tough. They're ethereal, they fly. They do shitloads of lightning damage, which kind of sucks. So we might lose quite a few units doing this, but we should still take the province back. Still blood hunting. Got 2 blood hunters here now with sanguine dowsing rods. 1 here, but I'm bringing a sanguine dowsing rod out. 1 here. Still needs a sanguine dowsing rod. I'm moving the slaves here to Sauromatia, so I'll bring a sanguine dowsing rod back, and this is still 1 blood hunter as well, but with a sanguine dowsing rod. Vepiter is back to recruiting warrior sorceresses, so hopefully I get some more with blood picks. What are you recruiting also? So mostly I want some warrior sorceresses with blood so that I can hunt more provinces. And then the main thing this turn is attacking this throne. So, got 1 white mage doing ethereal and then skeletons. All the mages are inside this block in the top left, which is all of my mounted troops. So they're all up here. Not the undead mounted troops though. Got Witch Kings are doing Horde of Skeletons about 3 times, and then they cast Reinvigoration, which is a blood spell which clears all of your fatigue. So they all have 1 blood slave with them. My god can now cast Summon Earth Power and has also been given some items. I could not wear the mask, unfortunately. But I could wear the Mistletoe Garland, Crown of Lead, Regeneration Ring, and Amulet of Resilience. So I've got 5 Reinvigoration, plus I can cast Summon Earth Power, which gives me some more Reinvigoration. I think it's 2, can't remember, maybe 3. So, I wasn't sure whether to just attack with this guy, because I could also like ethereal him in battle and send him in. But I thought, I might as well just cast Horde of Skeletons, why not? These guys awaken tattoos and also swarm. More skeletons, another swarm, more skeletons. Not much else to say really. Units are arranged like this. So hopefully this is sufficient to take this throne. It should be. It's just some lizard men and then some mages at the back. So I don't predict too many problems. Unless we really misjudge something. Hopefully it's a good throne. And I think that's it for this turn. Can't really see Agartha doing anything. Don't know what anyone else is doing. Caleb is still hanging on, somehow. Don't really know what Van Heim or Yomi are doing, either. I might send a message to Ermor and say, hey, how's it going with Caleb? Do you want to attack Agartha now? Not because I'm particularly ready to fight Agartha, just because I want to, like, encourage him to do it. But other than that, I guess I'm ending turn. So, thanks for watching. I think that's the end of the video as well, so hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time.